What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode here, the Top 10 Seed series. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to get into it very quickly. I want to jump past the intro. So, my name's Vinny Gaming. You guys can call me Justin. Do all that YouTuber stuff that they normally tell you to do. Yada yada yada. Okay, we're past that. So, this is for the Minecraft version 1.17.1 on the Java edition of the game. We're doing top 10 village seeds for this video. And I think that's it. You guys know it'll be popping up on the screen, and it'll be in your description. Hit the subscribe button. You can copy and paste. I'm just trying to get to it as quick as I can. Let's go. Coming in at seed number 1, ladies and gentlemen, we have one of my favorite seeds. Not my fully favorite of the video, but one of my favorite seeds for this video. If we fly up in the air, we can take a look. We have our first village, and that's right, I said our first village over here. And, you know, it's not bad. It's a cool little seaside town where you get the port and everything like that. It is pretty cool, but we're going to go over this giant savanna plateau here. And I love it when generation is like this. It is one of the coolest things in the world. So if we go over this plateau, you're going to see you have another savanna village right here. Now check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Look at how it formed on the side. Look at it. You have this weird kind of layout where it's formed inside of a plateau and everything's scattered about. Like, who's farming these? Who's actually going to deal with those? Come on, be real. Now, if we go over this hill, you're actually going to find yourself a pillager outpost. I know it has nothing to do with villages, but it is the other feature of the seed, and it is over here, so we might as well take a look. Coming in at seed number 2, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. I love it. You spawn next to a cave, so you can get yourself, well, it's not really a big cave. I guess you can't really get yourself anything here, so I totally lied. But okay, maybe there, maybe? No. You spawn next to a village. You spawn next to a village where, you know, it's nothing fancy. It does have one of those morphing effects, which I find really cool, but you get a really good starting loot, and you get everything to go from there, which, what more could you ask for blocks away from your spawn point? Now, we're actually going to go to the interesting village in this. We're going to take this river and we're going to follow it this way. I'm going to follow it this way where you're actually going to find the interesting village that I found in this seed. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't really know what's going on here because almost entire village has spawned in a plains biome, but is a complete desert biome. It has completely taken over this plains biome, and the only piece of it that's actually in the desert is this corner right here. The rest of it has spawned in the plains, which means, I don't know, apparently it's a desert village inside the plains. It kind of doesn't make sense. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have one of my favorite seeds of this video. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Bam! Look at this giant mountain, and I absolutely love it. I love this seed so much. So you get a village right at the base of this mountain. Now, there is no other villages. There is some a little bit like this way, but we're going to focus on this village. You get a beautiful, and I mean beautiful, these are my favorite villages in the game. Savanna villages are absolutely stunning with the different clays, the different textures, everything is perfect. But not only do you get that, you get this giant plateau here. What? This is the coolest thing you could find, and I love it that it has all flat area around it except for the giant plateau, which makes it even more interesting for your building techniques, and you do get this really cool village being, I don't know, towered by this. Now, coming in at seed number 4, ladies and gentlemen, again, we have another interesting village where it's kind of small, but the way it's formed in the terrain, it kind of doesn't make sense to me. It's kind of interesting, you know, very small, very hidden away, very, very, very quaint village. But that's not the only feature of this seed. You can get a decent amount of loot, and then we're just gonna head through this. You know, this isn't another village. I'm not gonna lead you on, but if we head through here, you're gonna find a desert temple. Now, you may be like, what's interesting about this desert temple? Well, the fact that it's spawned on the exact side of a river, this gives me real, like, pirate vibes, where this temple was built to hide some treasure. Well, I guess it technically was, but the way it was built, I don't know, really caught my attention in this seed. I don't know what to say. I'm weird when it comes to seeds. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, coming in at seed number 5. As you can see, check this out. You spawn in a little forest biome with your own little personal village on the other side, which is beautiful. It's a lovely village. You're going to get plenty of loot from it, beds, everything you might need, some iron, but that's not the cool feature of this seed. Even though it is extremely cool having a village right off your spawn point, I find that extremely cool. We're actually going to go, where is it? Into this swamp biome. Nope, into that swamp biome. Where did it go? Into that swamp biome. If we head into this swamp biome, you can see a swamp village. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, there is a swamp village. Now, those don't actually exist in Minecraft. So what's happened is the village has spawned in the plains biome, but for some reason decided it wanted to stretch directly into this freaking swamp. And it made for such an interesting village pattern. I don't know if it was just the glitched out terrain with the water. I don't really know how this happened, but it made for a beautiful, beautiful swamp village, which I don't know, I feel like those are super rare, are they not? Have you ever seen a swamp village other than this one? Let me know if you have. I can put it in a video. Coming in at seed number 6, ladies and gentlemen, you may notice a reoccurring theme when it comes to me and making seed videos. I love it when villages warp. So this one is a little hike away. We have to go into this mountain biome, but the seed has actually spawned its village half in a mountain biome. First we had a swamp. Now we have a mountain biome. Now I know it's a very small village. It's got a portal nearby, which I always love when there's a ruinous portal. It makes it look like they were trying to get to the nether and something went wrong. I love that atmosphere it gives. But the fact that it actually morphs into the mountain biome, and this mountain biome's quite beautiful. You have a pretty interesting cave system here that you can kind of wander through into the mountain, and it's all just very beautiful with a village morphing into it. I don't know, I found it one of the cooler seeds. Now coming in at this next seed, ladies and gentlemen, it's very interesting. I don't know if you're ready for this. I don't think you're prepared for this amazing seed. As you can tell, you spawn directly inside of a village. You know, it is so close to spawn. You can basically taste the food you're gonna rob from the villagers. But if we check out over here, we have this beautiful mountain range. Now we're not gonna go too far into the mountain range because it's not the other feature I want to show you, but I love terrain. Absolutely love terrain. Wanted to show this, thought it was cool. Now if we take a look, we should have it come into render distance very, very soon. We have another village that is almost touching this village. Check this out. It is here, and this one has spawned just across the river. It's another settlement. We're making a city. They have everything prepared to make a beautiful, beautiful city. And obviously, it's my favorite village in the game. It's a friggin' Savannah village, which means it is already at the top of my list. The fact that it has this in it with the beautiful colors and everything is perfect. So there you go. There you get 2 villages and an interesting mountain range, which, I mean, what more could you ask for? Now, don't be mistaken. Don't think this seed is the same as the last seed, because they are very, very similar. As we spawn in, we're going to find ourselves in a village. Now, this one, much larger than the last one, you know, but not that many hay bales. No hay bales, actually. You get screwed for food. Well, I guess 1. But you do have a farm, and you do have a village to get started with a little bit of loot. Now, if we fly up just a little bit and we look in this Savannah biome, we have a Savannah. We have a Savannah village. But not only do we have a Savannah village, somehow, some way, we have a morphed Savannah village, where it has spawned in 2 separate biomes. You get, and this is the interesting part, more of the village in a plains and forest biome than you do the actual savanna. So it gives you that beautiful green grass of a plains biome and a forest biome, and it gives you the beautiful structures of a savanna village, which, as we all know, by the end of this video, it is my favorite type of village. Now, this next seed doesn't have anything crazy. It doesn't have 2 villages. It doesn't have anything like that. The only reason I thought this seed was absolutely insane was your proximity to the village. You spawn almost on the path of the village. This is your spawn point. This is where you can wander through. You are spawning on one of the main paths of the village, which is absolutely insane. I love the fact that we're so close to get food, trading, everything we may need. Now, if we actually head in this direction, I'm not going to show you because they are a good distance away, but your exploring eyes can go find 2 desert temples in this desert. So go ahead, explore, get yourself some loot, and maybe make a beautiful base out of this beautiful village. It's so cool. Oh, I love it. It's so big. It's so cool. Now we're going to end things off on a strong point. Last but certainly not least, ladies and gentlemen. Did I say sad point? Glad? I don't know where we're ending this off now. But check this out, ladies and gentlemen. You have another beautiful morphed village where it's tucked in to this little plains biome here. You know, it completely covered. Check it out. It's so cool. It's tucked in. Some of the houses have actually spawned inside. It's gone up on the hill. But that's not your only village here in this world. If we just wander down here a little bit, we're going to find a hidden taiga village, which is also a really interesting village that it hides away within the trees. It seems like Mojang wanted this one to remain hidden. It's not supposed to be easy to find, which, in all honesty, works really well for this village style. Very hidden, very tranquil, and you know, you're going to get some decent loot from this. So, there you go. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode here at the top 10. Oh my god, the top 10, almost the top 5. I'm so used to saying it. Top 10 seed series. As I said at the beginning of the video, if you could hit that subscribe button, I appreciate it. If you guys have watched all the way to the end, comment mango if you did, and I will be liking every mango I see in the comments. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.